Thank you for flipping to Folded Corner Kitchen, recipes that make you want to dog-ear the page. I'm James. Today I'm going to be making a baked chicken breast with a special seasoning rub. I already went ahead and preheated my oven to 425, you're going to hear that beeping here in a minute, and I lined a pan with some aluminum foil. Right here I have about 1.5 pounds of chicken breasts, and we are going to go ahead and pound these pretty thin with a mallet. Just using a simple aluminum mallet, pounding it pretty thin. Going to be about 2 centimeters thick. You can do that off camera. Now that our meat is pounded thin, we are going to set this aside and create our seasoning rub. For my seasoning blend, I'm going to use about 1 tablespoon of packed brown sugar, about 1.5 teaspoons of paprika, about 1 teaspoon of oregano, a little less of a teaspoon of parsley, about a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, a little bit much, that's alright, and half a teaspoon of onion powder. Now I'm just going to stir this together a little bit, make sure it's evenly incorporated. Now that this is about evenly mixed, we're going to bring back our chicken. I'm setting the chicken on a foil-lined baking sheet that I prepared earlier. Again, about 1.5 pounds of chicken, and this is usually enough to feed about 2 people. This is a dry rub, and I'm going to do both sides of the chicken, thoroughly coating with my seasoning blend. Now we flip. It's just a little bit more, so I'm just sprinkling it on. This recipe is really easy and really delicious. I like doing it as a dry rub and not really a wet one because it creates a nice crust, especially if you put it at a broil for the last 5 minutes of cooking. And now we drizzle with olive oil. Get new gloves. And we are just going to spread this olive oil fairly evenly. We now are going to bake our chicken for about 18 minutes, checking at about the 16-minute mark, and every 1 to 2 minutes afterwards to make sure that it is cooked. It has been about 18 minutes, and this is what it's looking like so far. And I'm going to put it under broil for about 3 more minutes just to make it nice and crispy. Here's the chicken just out of the oven. This was cooked for 18 minutes at 425, plus about 3 to 5 minutes on high broil in the oven, and as a side I'm doing some peas and broccoli. Here's the finished plate, still steaming hot. We're going to let this cool for just a second and have my lovely assistant try it. You want a taste test? Yeah. Okay.
It's super good.
It's super good. Don't talk with your mouth full.
You asked me for a taste test.
Okay. Is it good?
Very good.
It's okay?
Very good.
Okay. Thank you. Alright, and that was my oven-baked chicken breast with special seasonings. This recipe was originally from cafedelights.com, and I changed a few things about it. Hope you liked it. Like and subscribe. Thank you for turning your page to us.